SESN stock, Sesen Bio Inc. It's closed the session of the 23rd of August 2021 at $1.13, an extension of about 13%. So this extension is the second extension or second gain since it retraced sharply since the 18th of August when it received that news from the FDA. Since that time, even though that it just didn't retrace during just one session, it retraced over two sessions, I believe. So it was the 12th of it was the, I think, 13th of August. That was when that happened. It was on a Friday and it continued again on a Monday. Yes, that was what happened. Yes, what do we have there? That's the case. Yes, it was a Friday and it continued to retrace up till Monday, the 16th of August, and by the 17th it rallied again and continued to retrace, but yesterday, the 23rd, it recorded a second extension since that retracement. We can see what's going on here. 196 million shares outstanding, but about 169 are floated. 221.5 million shares outstanding, according to the folks on Seeking Alpha. They expect the other concern is that SESN would need to do more public offerings to continue funding its drug development. Therefore, that would dilute the value of your shares. That is amongst the many things that is expected to happen with SESN stock. So we can see that the stock is definitely very bearish in a longer term bullish trend. Yes, that's what we have here. It appears to be in a bearish medium term trend within a longer term uptrend. Although the 200-day moving average is rising, the MACD is bearish. It's currently lagging the S&P 500. Momentum for SESN stock is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is below 20-day level, which many analysts call oversold. This means that investors have been actively selling shares and driving the price lower. The volume for that session, the 23rd of August, was heavier than usual, trading 52.376 million shares versus an average of 7.773 million shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator is bearish. The slope of the indicator is negative and suggests that there is a lack of buying interest. So even at that, we have that that volume is actually less than the volume for the average 10-day average volume, which is 67.031. So the stock looks really attractive given all that it lost, but the fundamentals are weighing heavy on the stock, really heavy. But never say never, never say never, never say never. The stocks, unfortunately or fortunately, don't strictly follow the rules. It is where people want to move it. If people decide to buy the stock, regardless of the disappointment it got from the FDA, they will buy it. If the fundamentals are completely wrong, people may still decide to buy it, and if they buy it, it will move. If they come to the marketplace and buy a SESN stock with a lot of money, the stock is likely to go in the direction they want it to go. So we have to bear all that in mind. The fundamentals, given this disappointment it has, it failed a drug test and all that stuff. Yes, we got that, but investors could still decide that they are going to keep buying the stock because in the future things could improve. Look at this history. Look at that. Look at this history. It's been extending. It has a fairly decent upward trajectory. It doesn't have an angle of attack that is very steep. So that history is still very much part of what SESN is all about. So that's all a lot of other market participants might be considering. in the coming months, this disappointment it has may even it may not be a big issue anymore. Some other positive news may begin to come out, and market participants will continue to look back and see that, at some point the stock was doing well, and you never know what is going to happen with subsequent positive news or outcomes. It's as they pointed out here on Seeking Alpha, they are trying to seek. What are they trying to seek? Say the company is eager to conduct a Type A meeting with the FDA to discuss the path ahead. So it's sounding like I'm hyping the stock or anything like that. No, I'm not. I'm stating the fact. It has a history that looks really good before. Technically looks good technically, in the past. So all of that is still very much relevant, even though it's the past. But unfortunately or fortunately, it is not only humans that are trading. The machines are also trading, and the machines rely on the past. So let's even try to see whether we can get a chart of what happened up to 2 years ago, if it's possible. Let's see. We have the moment. Okay, yes, we have it now. Let's see whether we can get 2 years and see what it looked like. Let's see whether we're going to get any. Okay, yes, still very much a bullish one, still very much, even though at some point in April it started to retrace. Sometime in late January started to pull back. Yes, it reached a low in it reached this low in late or mid March 2020, and since that time it has continued to extend nicely and decently, and extending nicely and decently without huge. Okay, there were a few gaps here, but even at that, it came. We now had a consolidation thereafter, but all in all, if we use the longer term moving average as an indicator, it's a very decent, and it's a decent, not so steep upward trajectory. So decide what it is for you as it concerns SESN stock. But where there is a bloodbath, and is usually where nobody wants to get involved. At the same time, that is also where the gains may also lie. Okay, so decide what it is for you as it concerns SESN stock. I'm not typing it. I'm stating what is there. We have a position there. I have to point that out. You can actually see that on the screen. Okay, so decide, as I indicated, whether you're going to buy it or not. And thank you very much for watching this video.